Peace to the family. How you guys doing? Just waiting for this thing to start up. Waiting to see my people up in the building. Where's the feature for me to speak to the people? I had the feature here yesterday. I was looking forward to using it today, where you could request to speak. I was looking forward to that. But hey, hopefully it pops up again. Hopefully it pops up. But I wanted to build with you all about the second coming of the coronavirus. Don't sit there and wait until the second coming of the coronavirus appears. Don't do that. Don't do it. Let me see something. Oh. Damn, what the hell happened? What the heck happened to that feature? But yes, are you guys prepared for a second coming of the coronavirus? How you doing so far during this coronavirus? We have to tighten up. You don't want to be in a position, as I always say, don't find yourself in a position where you are broke or struggling because of the games that they're playing. Don't find yourself in that position. We talking about economic sovereignty. Many times people don't even put those two words together, but that's what we're talking to you about, economic sovereignty. And as I was talking about yesterday, we can look at the Arabs having controlled the oil, and the Asians with the manicures and the pedicures, and the Indians selling the hair, and the Koreans with the fruit and vegetable stand, and the Jews being your landlords and the accountants and everything like that. And then we look at us and we say, what is it that we have exactly? What part of the market have we cornered? What sector in the economy are we recognized for? We don't have one. Tadu, Gunya, Tadu. We don't have one. So that has to change. We have to say, what is it that we bring to the table? What is it that we do? What is our cultural dish? What lifestyle do we have that can be recognized as the lifestyle of that group of people? So literally, we have to become a different group of people, and that's why we have New Covenant. That's why we are a body politic. You can sign up at brotherpolight.com. It's pinned right there. We're talking about a real movement, motion, activity. And we have a lot that we have to learn. So we have to combine any of a number of sciences just to get our people to move forward. That's right. Sports and entertainment ain't enough, because we're not using it to the better advantage of our community, where we can say we got the market cornered. Because becoming a basketball player is like winning the lottery. Becoming a landlord isn't. Owning storefronts isn't. All right? And so we have to say, what is it that can be consistent in our community? What is it that is our bread and butter? And what I'm offering to the community is the opportunity to make stocks and real estate our bread and butter. That's what we have to learn. I'm muted. How many of you can hear me? Press 9 if you can hear me. Someone said that I'm muted. Press 9 if you can hear me. Peace. Press 9 if you can hear me. I'm gonna wait to see those 9s, because someone said that I'm muted. Thank you. Okay, you can hear me. I appreciate it, family. I don't know what that's about. I hope that's not no game that people are playing in the middle of a serious situation. But yes, so what I'll offer to you all, and I say this because we have class tomorrow. So if you're not in class and you're not enrolled, take the time out, make sure you enroll. If you have any questions about class, you could go to our BP I group, our Brother Polight Investment Group, Facebook. You go to our Facebook group, BPI, and you can ask around. You can even ask around while we're on this live. Are people benefiting? Do people make money off my class? I got too many comments and too many people following for if class wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, I wouldn't be able to proudly say you can ask anyone in the comments how class is and if people benefit. And I have an amazing class waiting for you all this week. I have John Wick 3 coming out this week. John Wick 3. It's going to be amazing. It was you. Okay, it's all good. All right, great. I can see you guys hear me. Thanks a lot. But yeah, just imagine a second coming of the coronavirus. Many of us got hit extremely hard. Messed up a lot of people's money, a lot of people's opportunities. But guess what? That only happened because you wasn't prepared prior. We play in this fantasy world that everything's just going to pan itself out and work out to our better advantage. But ultimately, what we got to come to terms with is life doesn't make concessions to us. We got to go out there and we got to grab it. We got to go out there and we got to make effective change on our own better behalf. That's what we have to do. Peace. You're going to love it. I see you Sunday, 7:30 Eastern Time. I'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Time. I'm just throwing something out here, some information out there. Really motivation. Because we got to stop accepting poverty like we accept back pains when we get old, like we accept arthritis when we get older, high blood pressure. We accept these things like it accompanies old age as though this is natural. We're also accepting a subpar lifestyle. We're afraid to recognize our own royalty. We'll say that we're kings and queens. We'll say we were emperors and empresses. We'll say that we've built these amazing structures and wonders of the world, but then we'll turn around and accept a lowly status quo. We'll turn around and we'll accept being recognized as minorities, a group of people with special disadvantages. We will turn around and accept these things, but we will not wake up and come to terms with the fact that we can become masters of our own destiny. We have the right to be masters of our own destiny. But in order to achieve that in this capitalistic construct, whether you like capitalism or not, we can make stronger and better strides in this paradigm if you only but took the time out to learn about stocks and also real estate. That's why we have the real estate course coming up, UCC and real estate, 2 courses in 1. And I'll be teaching it week after week after week after week like I did with this stock class. Got a few more stock classes in us left, but you know July 4th, so-called Independence Day, we know we are people that they have dislodged and disenfranchised. We know we are a people that suffer from an acculturation process. That is to say, adopted foreign cultures and ideas as our very own. So much so that when someone comes to you and tells you about your own true history, you may even mock and ridicule them. You may castigate them. You may find yourself being offended because of your own ignorance and lack of knowledge yourself. Well, be that as it may, the reality is truth, whether you like it or not. And the reality is we have been pushed far too far behind, way too far behind. We've been pushed behind. It's time to wake up. It's time to take this to the next level. It's time to lock in, do your research, do your study, and separate yourself from everybody and everything else that's not committing themselves to the task at hand. You cannot afford to sit there, wither away, and think anything will happen, because then anything will happen and it won't happen in your favor. That's a fact. That's a fact. This is bigger than don't buy on a certain day of the week. You know, our people are quick to tell you, don't spend. I'm not knocking you, the brother or sister that's in the comment section, but I want to make something clear. We're quick to say, yo, if we just stop spending our money. No, if we would start making money. Sufficient amounts. Let me say that. If we would just start making a sufficient amount of money and then know where to invest that money and making money sport. I make money sport. Making money is sport. It's all about creativity. That's why I like stocks amongst every other thing that I do for money. I like stocks. I love that. That's my energy. And those of you that's in class, you already know I love that. Look how much I pour out and give the family. And I got some amazing things to share with you. Tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Time, John Wick 3. John Wick 3. The name of the course is Golden Crisis, but I got different series inside of it that deals with different perspectives, approaches, trading strategies, philosophies, and so forth and so on. Got to make money sport. If you're not enjoying yourself, you ain't going to make it. You got to enjoy making money. You got to enjoy making money. Facts. Make money sport. You can't be over here stressed out. The second you stop taking money so serious and you make it sport, you'll have your abundance. You'll be given the world. You'll be given the world. BPI group, that's the name of the group, BPI. I'm not talking about no debates right now, people. I'm talking about making sure that our people are financially straight. I'm talking about our people being financially straight. I'm talking about our people taking their level of understanding of finance to another level. We're talking about transcending. We're talking about raising our fiscal cognizance. That's where we are handicapped most of all the time. That's where the handicap is at. We have to raise our cognition of finance. If the coronavirus comes back a second time, a second coming of the coronavirus, before we can really recoup, what position will you be in? Because a second coming will only mean things will be absolutely worse. It will only be worse. Tenfold. A second coming. We on at least a knee right now. We be on our damn backs as a community if a second coming come. You got to already have a plan for that. Prepare for the worst, expect the best. That's it. We don't think negative. We just prepare for the worst and expect the best. That's the type of time we on. That's the type of time we on. Man, I was hoping I could allow people to come in here. You know what? I think I know. I think I know what could have been. So this is what I'm going to do. I think I'll be able to connect with you guys if I try it, if I attempt a different strategy. So I'm about to attempt that other strategy right now and see if I can build with you guys. I want to see what kind of questions and comments you have. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not even going to cut this live. When I cut this live, Lambo Poe, you already know. Yeah. When it's unique questions, I definitely go out my way and answer them, especially if I see them. But then some questions is like, man, just get the class. Because the type of question you asking is loaded and you think it's simple. Like people be like, yo, what's the best stock for me to buy? And I know you need the class. When you say, yo, what's the best stock for me to buy? You need the class. Because first of all, as I teach, you got to be secure. You got to establish a sense of security. If you were a security guard or if you were responsible for security detail for your client, let's say your client's a celebrity or a high profile person, and they have to teach or speak at a certain venue. Before you enter with your client, you would have already taken a look at the exits. So you know in case of emergency where you leave. So you don't enter unless you know your exit. If I was setting up a food business and I got me a venue to cook the food at, I get me a storefront. They're gonna do security checks and the government's gonna wanna know, do I have the mandatory exit? So before I can enter into business, I'm gonna have to establish where's the exit. So it's the same thing when it comes to investing. You got no business entering if you don't know where you exit. you don't know where you exiting if you ain't got a concept of how much you spend in one, and two, what type of investment strategy are you dealing with? Are you dealing with index funds? Are you dealing with ETFs? Are you dealing with stocks? Are you investing in sectors? And even if you just say stocks, random, right? Are you day trading? Are you swing trading? Are you doing this for the long haul? Because before I can tell you, oh, yo, what's a good stock, which I don't give people investment advice, I just share information for educational purposes, and I share things that I'm interested in for educational purposes. However, when someone says, what's the best stock to buy? I tell myself, well, damn, this person needs to definitely get class. I'm not offended by it, but I say, I send them a link, brotherpolight.com. Or I tell my assistants and them, send the link when someone asks that question, brotherpolight.com, and tell them go to Gold in the Crisis. Because it's a loaded question. To them, it's a simple question. But to responsibly answer that, you need to go to class. And so some people, they get offended. Yo, I'm just trying to ask you this question. Yo, you're not the only one asking these mundane questions. And it's all right, but if you get an answer and the answer is go to class, that's the answer. Go to class. Because what you're asking is not a simple answer. If somebody says, oh, okay, AAL, invest in that, then they're not being honest with you. Because they should know how much you want to invest. They should know if you're day trading or swing trading, or you're just saying, look, I'm looking for just a long-term investment in general. They should have a concept if you want to invest in options, stocks in general, index funds, ETFs. Like there's different. We got to combine any of a number of ideas before we can satisfy the conviction of what's the best thing to buy. How am I going to tell you what's the best stock to buy if I don't even know what your investment strategy is? And again, I don't tell people what to do. I share my strategy and perspectives that works for me. I got the right to share my personal experience. But even when a person asks me, share my personal experience based on what they want to do, I still have to say, what is it you looking to do? Because if you're looking to invest $200 versus if you're willing to invest $10,000, your exit is going to be different. You might have 4 or 5 different exits in your venue. Some venues only got space for 1 exit. So this is just knowledge to share with people. Like, it sounds like a good question because you're just learning, and that's all right. But when I give you a great answer, like, look, I got the only course that keeps running from the time you pay. From one Sunday to the next Sunday, from one Sunday to the next Sunday, from one Sunday to the next Sunday. I got the only course that's like that. Furthermore, I got the only course, unless I can find something else on the internet, I got the only course that not only do you get the course, you get to walk with me during the week on Instagram, walk with me during the week on our Facebook group, BPI, and unless I'm wrong, someone can show me. You got all these people, hey, look how much money I made. I do the complete opposite of everybody else. I don't say look at how much money I made. I say look at how much money they're making. I post the receipts of all my students, different students every week. And when I invest, I post right after I invest. Y'all know that. I upload it. If I lost money, y'all would know. Y'all would know. I upload it and I go, boom, look at that. Look at that. And I got unique approaches that I'm about to present for people's study purposes. Word. I'm talking about really just sitting here and leaving the camera on my screens, all the screens I got available, and just show you what I look like day trading throughout the day. And then setting up some swing trades, all the different plays I'm doing just for one day, and just have that available to the membership, of course. Just sit here and just let the camera roll so you can see me racking up. Thousands on it. Thousands on it. Real talk. Real talk. And then all I do is transfer the money after. Word. But people make bread. Thank you for that comment, my brother. It says Mel Williams wrote, Polight has been the only stock market mentor I've had that always shows receipts and shows students what he's doing in real time. Thank you. Because that's the real, that's when you know it's real. I done opened up new accounts and told people, hey, I'm opening up this account. and made $130 something. Came back again and made 400 plus. Boom. Doubled up the 500 I started with to show people, because some people was like, yo, Polight, you be throwing $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 out there. We get it. But what about those people that got less money? Well, if I put up 10,000 and you put up 1,000 and someone else puts up 100, we're still making the same percent. So don't get discouraged by me putting up large numbers. So I said, okay, I'll open up a Webull account with $500, and on that same day, I made $140 and got up out of there. On the next day, I made over $400 and got up out of there. And said, I'm building this account up to $10,000. That account right now is at $2,300. Yeah. But I got to keep jumping back over there because I'm making my own personal plays on my other accounts. That account is really for my students, just to show them how to build up money. I only do certain types of investing on that account, so I can really just show people, look, there we go, building up the bread. You can build your account up to 10 G's. That's the goal. That is the goal. That's what that new book is about that's on the site, that is to be released on so-called Independence Day, because I'm giving you back your independence, economic sovereignty. I taught them how to buy $1 with a few pennies. And it comes with 15 tutorial videos. 15 video tutorials. It's real talk. Word. Like, watch this. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all something. Don't hang up. Let me show you guys something. Y'all still there? Let me show you guys something. Every week I wrap up some of these, not one of these. Every week. Okay, this is my last 2 weeks, just wrapping stuff up. Let me see about. Look at this. So, what this is? This tells you. This is 5 G's, right? Because they ain't have. I be airing them out for hundreds. Look at this. Every week, I do transfers from the monies I make day trading. I'm explaining. But again, what I do is show the receipts for my students. But what people got to understand, these weirdos that be like, oh, no, Polight's broke, or he got to take from other people to make his money. No, I don't. And anybody that's in my class knows what it is, right? So here we go. This is brand new money, too. This is brand new. This is all brand new. This is all brand new. And guess what? I can do this with confidence because, yo, all this shit comes straight through the bank when I make it. Straight through the bank, through my trust. Oh, yeah, we have a nice conversation about that because you got to make sure your tax game is real when you start making this level of bread. But hold on, that's 10K. That's all right. I'm not going to OD. You know, I'm not doing this to show off or make anyone feel bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we doing. But, you know, here we go. This is another 10 bands held up. And don't worry, I'll show you on the computer that this is not the same money in rotation. It's just to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? This is another 10 G's. See, I'm not playing games. This was the first one. I'm not playing no games. And I really could go to the money counter. But again, that money is just that. I'm not going to say it's easy, but I'll tell you, everything's easy when you're dealing with mathematics because I don't gamble. So hold on. We not done. We not done. I should get the money counter, but I'll do that for a different day at a different time because I don't want to get distracted. I'll do a much better demonstration. And if you think I'm playing around with these, you know, maybe I should spread them out enough so you can see what it is. And it's more, but you know, I'm not. Just so you know, I'm not playing around with this. I'm not playing around with this. I don't play games. I be humble, and this ain't it. I just play with this little 40 G's here for today's demonstration. for today's demonstration. But this is just my stock money. This is my stock money hustle. That's all this is. I promise you that. I got other stuff going on in my world. Because once you make that money from the stocks, yo, all you gotta do is follow what I'm telling you. And then guess what? The next class is real estate. So I'm gonna show you how I take, let me show you what I take to get me a 400,000. Pardon me. Let me show you what I take to get me a 300,000 house. $300,000 house. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Fuck it. This 5 stacks right here. This may be more than, I probably get 2 cribs from this. 200,000 houses just from a tax deed or a tax lien. You know, I put this 10 bands in here in tax liens, and if I don't get the houses that I anticipate, if I lose, guess what? When I lose, this 10 G's gonna turn around, make me anywhere between 8 to 16,000. That's what we do in next course. So I show you how to go on the stock market, and once I go on the stock market and I make my money, then I turn around and show you, yo, how you could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How you take 800 of this and buy you some real estate, because that's the world that we living in right now. It's gold in the crisis. That's what we living in right now. Yeah, it's not safe to flash. I hear you, but you know what? It ain't been safe to be smart either, because being smart in this damn community, people be hating. You know what I'm saying? People go out their way. When I'm teaching your own people ain't safe. Let's do it like that. Teaching your own people ain't safe, because the second you start teaching your people how to make money, you got a bunch of agents that come out here to make people fear working with you to learn how to make their money. Now, anyone that's in my class will tell you, yo, everyone knows that's in the class, yo, he is helping people make thousands of dollars. So common sense would tell you, if I'm the teacher helping everyone make thousands of dollars, what the heck am I actually making? So I got to be afraid that it's true, that I actually know how to make money. Because all people got to do is, yo, let me show you this. If you go to my Facebook videos last year, many of you that know when I was talking about going to Kitco and setting up precious metals refinery accounts when gold was $900, and I was telling you, yo, you know, you should get that. And silver was like $12 an ounce and everything. Yo, you should get that. Gold is now $1,700 an ounce, $1,700 plus an ounce. That means for every ounce you would have bought, you would have made $700. Now, my videos is already published. I was saying buy Ethereum when it was $90 2.5 months ago. Now it's $220 plus. I was saying buy Boeing, ticker symbol BA, when it was $134. Now it's over $240. I was saying buy Royal Caribbean when it was $21, when it was $23. I'm on record. The video's already been published on Instagram and Facebook. Many of you know this. And now that thing has went as high as $70. And right now it's about $60. You walking with me? So I'm no stranger to telling people. I'm on record for putting people on to Bitcoin when it was $75. Now it's over $9,000. So what I'm saying is, I already know these things. So why wouldn't I be taking advantage of the information? Why would I only teach the truth and not make it applicable? What kind of retarded stuff is that? But our people, let me tell you something about our people. What's dangerous is teaching them this, because people are so jealous that rather than them say, yo, let me get my bread and figure out how to do this, you got people that want to believe. Like sometimes I have customers that want to believe we attempting to do something wrong to them, and they don't realize they got their damn book in the mail already. And then they don't even come back and say sorry. But yeah, I get it. But like I said, I'm not out here attempting to floss on people and all that. That's not what this is about. This is to say that, yo, we are really royalty. You can't be royalty without that paper. And like I said, I ain't gotta create and fake moves like rotate the same hundreds and stuff like that. This is what it really is for me. And I be humble. How many videos do I do where I just show you a bunch of paper stacks? I don't do that. I don't have to do that. I'm better than that. I really don't. I be around extremely wealthy people, people that made $1 billion or more. I be around all of that. People got hundreds of millions of dollars, and I learn information from them, and I get it in. Last time I was hanging out with Floyd last week, you know, son was putting me onto some game. and like, yo, Polight, I help you get that. You know, just, and that helped me, like, give me money. I don't know what his concept, how far that concept goes, but I know Floyd looks out for me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just on a knowledge tip. And he was like, yo, when you ready to do this move, I'm with you on that. And I'm like, okay. I went to that stock stash. I said, all right, next time we get up, I'm with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the time that I'm on. That's the time that I'm on. You know, and I definitely got more 50s. When they come clean like this, I keep them. When it looks old, just give me my 100s. And the thing is, people don't understand. I'm in a space where I got to order money. I order money. Facts. I got to let them know that I'm ordering money because I need a certain amount to be pulled out. And they don't just have money like that. You got to literally order it when you want to pull out stacks at a time. Because what I make on the market, and I dump that over, I'd be like, look, if I make 80 grand on the market, I'm transferring like 60. Keep the other 20 there and I'm going to play with it. But you see, what you got to understand is, the way I hustle in the market is different. All I want is 5 cents. I'm coaching everybody to a point where all they need to do is find out how to master getting 5 cents. Because you heighten the probability of being successful in your trade if you could just get 5 cents. So my whole hustle is about 20 cents to 5 cents in that order. I'm going to catch it from 20 cents, and if it's dropping, I at least get the 5 cents. That's my whole hustle. Let me at least get 5 cents. Because if I get 5 cents and I throw $10,000 out there on a penny stock, that's definitely $1 or less, because penny stock is anything $5 and under. If I throw $10,000 out there on a penny stock, okay, be fit into a share on each dollar, then 5 cents makes me $500. If I do that once a day, then I make $10,000 from my $10,000 only because I keep making 5 cents only. All I have to do is master getting 5 cents. So I can use the dopest math. I use the Fibonacci indicator. I use the OBV, on balance indicator. I use the exponential moving average indicator. Okay? I get my diagonals right. Boom. Set my horizontals. See my resistance. See my support. I do all this math. And for what? For 5 cents. So my ratio of winning is like 98.9%. Because the less money you looking to make and the more math that you use, you're almost 100% of the time's going to get you 5 cents. Especially in a volatile market when you pick volatile stocks. But you see, that's the BPB10 system that I teach. The goal is to get my people up to 10 G's, so all they have to do is get 5 cents. Because after that, your $10,000 will continue to make you $10,000 every month. I can use the same $10,000 and make $250,000 by the end of the year. Because even when you're attempting to make 5 cents, sometimes you're going to make 10 and 12 and 15, 20. But at that point, if I could just teach you how to build your account up to 10,000 so you can start trading to only go for 5 cents, the 5 cents alone will make you $240,000 a year. Slowly. But look how slow you've been making money. You ain't make no $250,000 slowly. All I want is 5 cents. So I teach mad strategy. But it's not so you can, I be showing people how to get the stocks that give them $3 profit, 5 times on every share, 10 times on every share. I be doing that just to get people hooked to the reality of, listen, penny stuff for millionaires. You see how that money come in when it's $1 and $5 and $6? Now think in the reverse. Build up the money so you could go in there and get out, and guarantee you almost every single time are going to get that 20 cents to 5 cents. And remember, if you get 20 cents on the 10,000, that's $2,000 every time you make 20 cents. And there's a bunch of 20 cents out there. So I go 20 cents backwards. Once I see a 20 cents threshold, I go backwards. So I can guarantee my 5 cents. I see the ability to get my 20 cents. I jump in there. It goes on decline. I'm going to catch it before it hits 5 cents every time. It's just, it's like, if they taught you this in school, it'd been a wrap. Facts. If they taught you this in school, it would have been a wrap. So while people can keep coming up with stupid stuff, like, look, watch this. I wrote over 90 books, but rather than them say, yo, this black man is brilliant, this brother is brilliant, right? Rather than them say, yo, Polight is brilliant. You know what they say? I plagiarize. I be in the dopest cribs. Rather than say, oh, you know what? He do have more than one wife. So he would be in more than one house from time to time. And all his wives have their own houses. Come on. You know what they say? No, he's jumping around. Those is hotels. I'm like, that's not even a hotel. It don't look like hotel. Oh, no, that's Airbnbs. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what I'm doing. The dopest cars. Oh, he rent out those cars. Amazing, wealthy brothers and sisters that are in the sports, music, and entertainment industry. No, he's a groupie. No, that's Photoshop. So you see people cheat themselves out of an experience because I make myself more accessible to my people. Most people start seeing this money, they don't take the time to teach people how they make their money. And most of the times they can't teach their people how to make their money because they got there kind of like on the strength that they selling the people drugs and their lyrics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much you can really teach behind that. And I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how people got to get put on these days. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And this ain't it. And please don't think this is it. Please don't think this is it. Please don't. Don't do that. Don't think that's it. But while people over here hating on me and talking crazy, talking wild reckless, while they doing that, there's a group of y'all that's intelligent enough that go to brotherpolight.com and make your bread. And guess what? I don't sell the class because I make money. I sell the class because you make money. In fact, the class pays you. Damn near everybody in the class will tell, yo, the class paid my money. Paid several times. This is class that pays you back. Imagine taking a class that pays you to take it. That's the opposite of student loan. I am the stimulus package. Come on now. Nothing but this is every week. This is every week. This is every week. And if Negroes wasn't so crazed, instead of just get the knowledge, I would show you every time I'm going and I'm ordering money from the bank. I might do it one day. But you know, we live in a sad world where I could teach you how to make the money and somebody still would want to scheme on me. Look at that. Somebody want to call the feds on me right now. But guess what? I ain't got nothing to hide. Yo, I'm going to call the feds. You know, because I know. You know, I had a Negro do a video talking about, yo, are you paying your taxes, Polight? I called the IRS and told them, like, yo, what the, people are crazy. And you know, I be humble. So you got Negroes who be like, yo, I'm taking them to court for 6 figures and also say that I'm broke at the same time. This is what we dealing with. This is the, like, you could be so successful, you turn your haters into crazy people. We blessed. But like I said, everything I teach, I make it applicable and I demonstrate. I don't gotta use nobody bread to come up. I come up on my own intelligence. Like I said, anybody that's in the class will be able to, Polight definitely gotta be eating because the stuff I be showing them. First of all, I lead the charge every week. Yo, look what I just bought. Then people be like, yo, you know what? Let me see. I might buy that. Some people watch is good, just for educational purpose. Damn, I would have made money again. Damn, I would have made money again. I literally post it when I buy it. You see the time. I be leaving the time on top of my phone, so the day that I do it, people know what it is. And people calculate and be see, oh yeah. I be like, man, would you just give me my $1,000? And didn't I do that last week, y'all? For those of you that's walking with me and you see me on Instagram and also on our Facebook group, I said, I'm just waiting for them to give me my $1,000 so I could be out. And I made $1,000 in what was it? Like 32 minutes. And I said, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Prove my point. I do this every week. That's the fun stuff. But you know what I'm going to do for you guys? On Instagram, I'm going to just show you how some of my students are not rocking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post some ridiculous amounts that I put into investing. Maybe if I show you me dumping $100,000 into something or 150 grand into something, maybe people get the point. Maybe people get it. But you know, I had people that attempt to hustle me. Yo, you don't do my bidding, I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna talk about you and I'm gonna tell. Then go ahead. Now you got me in my own. Now you got me in my own mood. I be hard-headed like that. Like, you know what? I can resolve my issue with you, but you know what? F you. Do that. You ain't gonna bribe me. But 2020 is a different year. I'm dealing with everybody a certain way. That's why you don't be hearing nothing right now, because I'm dealing with everybody a certain way in 2020. And 2020 is a whole different world. I'm not playing that game. My focal point is to make as much as my people money as possible. I've seen every leader do damn near everything else but make everybody else come up on a financial level. I'm not knocking nobody else. But when people ask y'all for money to fundraise to do what they do, when the hell do you get the money back? See, I always pride myself in saying, nah, I'm going to show you how to make the money. And for that, I'm always a damn devil, because I'm talking about money. And he makes the answer to everything money. No, I'm saying I got some of the answers. My other brothers and them that's doing their thing and freedom fighting got some of the answers. My answer, I feel, is just the most plausible amongst all answers. Let's get the money up. Everything else will follow. Say, if I can make 1,000 people make thousands of dollars, then I can ask 1,000 people to put up $1,000. That's $1 million. We ain't got to ask nobody, can they give us a generous donation that plays sports for a living. You see what I'm saying? You just go to brotherpolight.com for the classes. It's right there pinned to the top. If you signed up for SARS, there's definitely a tab right there. Just click Gold in the Crisis. We got class tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. But like I said, I don't show off the money to be like, yo, hey, look at me and look at you. No, because all of you that walk with me, all of you guys that's keeping up with what I do, you guys know I don't post money videos. I could just be over here stunting, just counting the money on my money counter and just take it to 100,000 or 200,000. I could play that game. But then people would be so blinded by hatred, they wouldn't even consider, yo, the man is teach you how to get it. That's the difference. Everybody else shows you money and they don't teach you how to make it. I show you money, I teach you how to make it. So I have the right to show mine because I show you how to make it. And I don't show it much. I don't show it much. It just was relevant right now. Like, let me show you this. Like, I transfer money every week because I'm killing them. I do unlimited trades, day trades, because I got 25 stacks in the account. I got 25 stacks in 2 accounts where I could just unlimited trade. Those of you that got your feet wet and you doing your day trading, you know what the world would be like if you had unlimited day trading. You know what that is. You know what that is. Don't play. You guys have tasted it enough to know what it is to have unlimited day trading. The day that I came to terms and I was like, yo, I gotta get that 25K up in there, so I can do what I gotta do unlimited. You guys don't play games with that money that you're making. Build it up. If you ain't gonna allocate some of that into real estate, the second hour of a crisis, first hour of the crisis is make money off the stocks. When we start to transition and the economy starts to get a little bit better, we still gonna make money off of stocks. You gotta start transitioning. That's why I'm having the UCC and real estate course be commenced July 4th. It just only makes sense. It's all strategy. This is the best time money-wise, yo, listen, I dropped a lot of things I make good money off of. And not because I was forced by coronavirus, but because the economy is like in our favor. Listen, those of you that's in class, one of those John Wick classes, I think it was John Wick 1. John Wick 1. What did we discuss? We discussed a stock that was $1,600  5 months ago. That 2 months ago was $13. That right now is about $43. The gold in the crisis is a stock that was $1,600 a share, we were able to purchase it at $13. And if that stock should just go half of half of half of half, of what it was, which would be $100. Half of half of half of half. We still double our money. So how risky is that? I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. And hey, when I told you guys about Hertz, and people wanted to show me some brother on the internet, yo, don't buy Hertz. Yeah, he cut and paste what white people said. But those of you guys that's renegades like me, I don't get my information from white folks. You know, when you come to my class, I give you charts that took place last week, like 2 or 3 days prior, from real life scenarios. And I build lessons around things that's going on during the time I'm trading. I'm like, okay, let me use this. This is a cut and paste job. And people are programmed to think like white folk. And I totally understand the fear. Why would someone invest in a bankrupt stock? We do. And if you're doing it right, you make enough money that if you ever get caught up, man, they got me. But yeah, I made like, how much? Over 40 G's from them. I made 30 G's that last good run on Hertz. Because I bought 10,000 shares. And I was moving stuff around. I wound up being reduced to 6,000 shares. And and I went in there, double dipped again. Listen, a lot of you made money off of Hertz. I tell you that. And guess what? I taught the class 1 week and said, hey, you might want to invest in bankrupt stocks. It's considered to be highly risky. But if you understand the circumstance to which end they became bankrupt, you'll be able to make a determination about their recovery. And if they are a staple or play an integral role in history, somebody's going to pick them up because of their brand's name. Right now, Amazon is talking about buying Hertz. The only thing that killed their stock right now is because the New York Stock Exchange delisted them, or talking about delisting them. And that was in light of the fact that they was going bankrupt. And then they recovered from the bankruptcy from that pull, and then now they kind of back. But you could thank the New York Stock Exchange for that. But the fact of the matter is, while people doing cut and paste jobs reading what the white man say, many of us that made money off of Hertz 2 or 3 times over already. Right or wrong. I said, oh, you know, that's the car rental company. I understand that company. I understand why they bankrupt, because we're social distancing and nobody was even going to work. If they start opening up back up, if they start opening up the states, that's going to do good. I'm buying 10,000 for 70, 80 cents. The damn thing went up $6. Picture buying something for 80 cents, and your 80 cents represents $6, and you buy it, 10,000 of them. You buy 10,000 of these scenarios. Yo, listen. And you know the crazy part is, I taught class 1 week and was like, hey, bankrupt stocks, that's going to be the new lesson. And guess what I do the following week? Here's a bankrupt stock. Yeah, they have 40 cents. I get it. Might want to get in there on Monday. Went up to about 80 cents, went down to 70 cents, it was 60 cents, it was playing around. I said, well, okay, I'm willing to take that hit. I'm willing. But guess what? I spent less than $5,000 and made over 30 G's. So knowing, cutting and pasting what white folks say, the obvious, oh, it's bankrupt, don't put no money in a bankrupt stock. You got to understand the game. You got to understand the game. They just came out of bank. They just did the bankruptcy. Boop. I said, oh, they just did it? Man, they are an American staple when it comes to car rentals. The oldest, if not one of the oldest. Somebody gonna use them just because they brand name and their association with airlines. The second you get off the plane, then you get you a Hertz car rental. I'm like, listen, that's 40 cents. I'm grabbing it up. This is a blessing. And guess what? I bought 3,000 shares of Macy's when it was under $4 during this whole virus. And then guess what? They came out 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, tops. Oh, they're going to open up 10,000 more stores or something like that. I don't know. But I just knew Macy's is an American staple. They're not going to let Macy's go down the drain. It's going to make America look bad. They're not going to do that. That's just common sense. I don't care how bad it looks. I don't care how bad that looks. So guess what? I did that. And then look what happened. I bought them for less than $4. Or in around $4, and boom, they shot up to over 10. Money in the bank. In fact, do you think that I would be sharing all this information with you all and not smart enough to put it there? What would the game be like if everything I was saying was off, or most of what I say is off? And in fact, and I'm not saying this to sound crazy, because I know people like to profess that they some gurus or something. I'm not saying I'm a stock guru. I'm something better than that. Because the stock gurus get it wrong from time to time. I haven't got it wrong yet. So I'm in a different category. I'm not saying it can't happen. It just didn't. It's just true. Because if anybody's in my class and you see my stuff documented and recorded, you see the dates, and trust me, those videos are coming out where we show you the date that the video is published and me talking about these things. And then we'll fast forward into the future and show you that, yo, I've been right over 20 damn times. Because I'm using math and science, common sense and current events. Math, science, common sense, and current events. This is what happens when you take somebody who do debates and then applies that same energy, understanding and logic, approach and methodology into the monies. And this is why I tell people, if you do astrology and you do numerology and you can read hands and you can read feet, and you can tell people what relationship they should be in and who's not good for them, why you don't use all that magic as a cheat code to make you some money? If you got crystals and everything you wear on every finger, and you got all these big ass copper chains, and you pulling in energy, you blocking negative energy, where the money at? Gold in the crisis, in the name of the course. That's right, you go to brotherpolight.com. Where's the money at after all the crystals and everything? You burning sage like a motherfucker. You got the top of the sage burned. I'm cleaning out the house. I'm getting rid of all the evil spirits. Where's the damn thing we burned to make the money? You believe in all of that, but you ain't find the cheat code to make the money. See, I'm different. I got a low amount of patience for BS. And I'm not saying these things don't make sense. That's incorrect information. The white boy that killed himself wasn't because he lost $700,000 on Robinhood. It's because he thought he lost $700,000 from Robinhood, which I explained to you guys before. Robinhood be glitched. That's why I be telling you guys, go to Fidelity when you're doing your real thing. I told y'all Robinhood is literally that, the hood. If you're gonna use Robinhood, you can get in early. They don't ask you all those questions. Fidelity is going to stop you. Hold on, I just want you to know that this is risky. I need you to sign this real quick. Robinhood just let you go in and out of there. Because guess what? When that white boy died, day or two later, you look at his account and you realize, oh, he lost what, $800, $900? He ain't lose $700+ thousand. That don't even make sense. But that's what happens. Robinhood is for the millennials, man. There's a bunch of new cats that don't want no one to teach them, and they just go out there and they're able to just trade. They don't know what they're doing. And furthermore, nobody wants to really talk. And I don't take suicide lightly. But I'm not killing myself because I'm in some damn debt. But maybe that's a black thing. Because, I mean, niggas ain't no strangers to debt. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no strangers to debt. We done had everything taken from us any damn way, and we ain't kill ourselves yet, so hey. But I'm not going to take it lightly. But the elephant in the room is, yo, Why would you kill yourself for $700 thousand in debt? If Robinhood say you in debt, you know, just duck and hide when you see Robinhood and open up a new account. That's what you got to come in the black community and learn some tricks of the trade. We open up some different accounts. We go 7-Eleven, get us one of those bootleg debit cards that can hold at least $500. We ain't gonna be out the game. Hey, we gonna have to kill black people, man. We gonna find a way to get some money on some plastic cards. Then when we start making money, we get paranoid like me, and I'm pulling the cash out. You done froze me. You done did all sorts of crazy stuff to me. And then, you know, you want to give me limits on the amount that I can spend. And then I need to spend more than the limit you giving me. And then you want to question me why I want to pull out more money than the limit you gave me. You want to give me a $300 ATM limit and a $1,000 debit card limit. And then you want to know why I got to pull out $10,000 when my business is making over 20 G's a week. So yeah, I'll be paranoid. Pull the damn cash out. But no, we ain't taking our lives. So, you know, my condolences to the family though. But yeah, ain't enough money in the world that can make me off myself. You know why? Because I know I'm gifted, I know I'm blessed, and I can always make that bread back. And I don't define my life by the amount of money that I made or lost. So there's a disconnect here. And then that might be something that has something to do with white privilege and everything. You know, like, damn, I have to live a life like black people. Not all black people in debt, but most of us are, you know what I'm saying? Most people. So yeah, nah, man, you know. But then that's all. The information that's being spread is misinformation anyway. And I believe it's being done on purpose so they could tighten up and make it harder for people like us to make money during these economic times. They're gonna take advantage of that. There's too much young people finding a way to make some bread off the stock market. It's becoming popular. And I'm not gonna say I popularized it, but I'm gonna tell you this. All of a sudden, you're gonna see people popping up talking about it. When I started talking about tax liens and tax deeds, all of a sudden people started talking about it. When I was talking about status correction, then all of a sudden everyone had a status correction. Don't even realize I'm the one coined the term. I put the terminology out there, and then people like, yo, he's taking from me. I'm like, fam, I'm the one put the term out there. So I got crown doctrine, and if someone goes and takes crown doctrine, I'm like, yo, come on, I've been called head of the crown. It's an actual terminology. It means that you own your real estate outright and clear, void of a conditional interest. You have a fee simple relationship with your property. When you own it in that capacity, in common law, your land or your house is considered the crown. Who wears the crown? The sovereign wears the crown. So when we talk about sovereignty and new body, in the new covenant body politic, when we say sovereignty, we're talking about owning a property free and clear, void of a conditional interest, nullifying the item sonance per the presumption of innocence. That is to say, establishing a perfected claim, which is a lien on your property that creates a fee simple relationship with you and your property, that in common law would render that property a crown. And who owns the crown? The sovereign owns the crown. And that's why you have the right to consider trespass or create a staple where people can buy and sell at your discretion. This is real talk. This is what I do. But then people take bits and pieces and then run off and attempt to create their own doctrines and never give credit to the homie. And I let them, because you can only go but so far. Because I read the whole book over 3 times. So I can tell when someone only read 10 pages. And I coin terms a certain way just so I can know and so my people know, yeah, that comes from Polight, man. Polight says that. That slogan comes from Polight. You didn't know it came from peace, so you thought you took it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So watch, suddenly people gonna be talking about stocks. And those of you that's in class and keep up with me enough on the live stream, you'll be able to tell, yo, he's stuttering too much. He don't know what the freak he's talking about. I spend circles around people with that. If they want to play, I don't play no games with this. This is what I'm really about. I love this. Yeah, you go to brotherpolight.com. Gold in the Crisis. That's the class that's going up. I don't like to use negative words or phraseologies. It's going up. That's the class. Tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Time. It's going to be amazing. Looking forward to seeing you guys and gals in class. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, man, that's what this is about, inspiration. I'm not here, like I said, to stunt and make my people feel lesser than themselves. I'm here to say, like, look, you could be over here skeptical and scared and everything. You know, hopefully opportunities are still available to you when you come out of that fear. Because that's what they do. You got agent provocateurs whose whole job is to make you fearful, reluctant, and skeptical of anybody my complexion that may present to you an idea where you may prosper. That's how that works. And even when you see the proof in front of you, like I said, if class wasn't doing what it do, you would see a bunch of negative comments here. And no matter how negative people speak, where do these comments be when we do this? It don't exist. I ain't blocking nobody. I don't got no moderators. I don't be using moderators. I let the good and the bad swing because I know my work. Judge me by my work. Judge me by what I teach. Judge me by what I give you for absolutely free. You know how much people post how much money they made from me for free, for the free information I've been giving them about stocks? Because I post those too. Yeah. So, you know, but you got people, the second they see money, they cringe. Why are you doing that? They be scared. I be like, yo, get over it. This is for some people. It ain't for you, it's all right. But the fact you looking all allergic to money is the reason you in your situation. You got to chill with that. Word. You got to chill with it. We in a new day. Word. That's a good question. But at the end of the day, the joke's on anybody who's over here working against me. Because as I always tell you guys, anyone that say anything negative about me, look at them 1 to 3 years from the date that they said something. Go back 3 years on their videos, they talking about me. Go back 3 years forward, they still talking about me. Go on my videos, I don't even use their name in none of my videos. What you'll see is the same dirty sheets in the same background, no elevation, no creativity, no, what you do is just gossip. That's what you have to offer. And periodically you may do something else different. I don't know. I can't play the gossip game with these people because I'm not good at that. I don't even know how to do it. I would just be starting. They would kick my behind at that. I wouldn't win that. I know how to teach and I know how to show people how to make money. I'm great at that. Let's have a battle and see how much money we can make our people from teaching them. I want to do that. You know how they be doing these Instagram battles and this person play their song versus the other? Put me up against another teacher and let's battle to see how much we can free our people up economically. I do that kind of battle. Like, look, this is what I teach the people. What do you teach the people? I like to do that kind of battle. And let's put our receipts up. For everyone that paid me for the course, let me put up the receipts of the different people that say they making money off the course. And for everyone that's paying you for whatever it is you selling to the people, put up your receipts and let's see who beats the other in progress. I call anyone out on that because I literally got over 1,000 receipts. I be posting them from 1 week to the next. People probably don't even realize how they accumulate. Some days on my Instagram, I got like literally 50 different stories, just exhausting, different names. You got to go like this. And I don't even post them all during the day because I got to still trade to show you what I just did in real time to keep my people in the know, to keep them making money. Every week I get up and my motivation is, let me help my people make some money real quick. Facts. No, if you're not in class by now, I mean, I pray for you. And I hope you got something else going on in your life that's better. You feel what I'm saying? Because the next class, I'm keeping that same energy. I'm doing the same thing. And we're going to do class week after week after week for UCC. The UCC course is already available. We on it. It's already available, but it's going to start July 4th. It's going to start July 4th. It's going to be a little bit more. It's probably going to be like 120 or 150. But right now, it's 2 classes in 1. You have to know UCC in order to deal with real estate. I don't care what nobody say. You need to learn that. But that's my perspective. I got my approaches. But again, I'm not doing class to just teach you philosophy. I'm doing class so I can see y'all owning some. I need to see some receipts. I need y'all. Hey, I just bought this tax lien. Thanks, P. I just bought this tax deed. Yo, I just got the house for $800. This shit is like 180 grand. Good looking. That's what I need to see. I live for that. I live for that. That UCC gets real deep. And I ain't talking about all that pseudo stuff that people be talking about with the law and all that. I'm talking about commerce. I'm talking about making your money. I'm talking about purchasing real estate. I'm talking about getting a significant return on your money. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, $99 covers all the weeks I do. I'm supposed to have been finished this course, but I'm gonna make it run straight into July 4th or maybe one more weekend, and I'm done. And then I got that book that gets released. I taught them how to buy $1 with a few pennies. That book is available too, but it's gonna be released July 4th. And then that book gives you 15 video tutorials and the book itself with the demonstrations and the information to master what's going on in the market. So when I leave off with this course, I know I done gave you so many video demonstrations. You get the PowerPoint, you get the links. Anyone in class say, yo, classes be loaded with tutorials. You get the class, which is different from the tutorials. You get the associated links when it's needed. You learn which accounts to set up and why you use those accounts and what makes one account different from the next. And it's very significant the way I do it, because I'll show you instant replays on one account and virtual day trading so you can practice over there. But in this account don't have that, but the trade execution is more efficient. But then on another one, it pauses, especially if it's a high volume of people trading at that hour. So I'm exact. I'm exact. And then the thing what I do from week to week, when I see people's questions, I put them together and I create a consensus, and then I extract and I integrate it with the next lesson so I can address people's questions. Like right now, I make sure my people from overseas understand that you are not left out. So I got to make sure they good. You made your money back, Carrie Dukes. Thank you, Carrie. Send that testimonial too. Your name, city, state, what you made. Credit to Brother Polight, Golden the Crisis class. Get that. See you guys on Sunday. See you guys tomorrow. Word. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Word. Yeah, get your money, man. You come over here, I got to make sure when I'm talking to you about you benefit. I don't know how to do motivational speaking if you ain't motivated to advance your agenda. Best $99 ever spent. Melly Mel, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Told you guys, just read the comment section. Told you, read the comment section. I really do this. I don't need to leech off of nobody when I got this knowledge. Come on. I ain't gonna make everybody else money and I'm broke. People are crazy. The hatred is so stupid. With all the people that be having all these negative things to say, why don't they repost the fact that all these people are saying they benefiting? You there when you hear some scandalous stuff and some gossip. Where you at when you see all these people saying, yo, I'm truly benefiting from what this brother is teaching. I am making hundreds. The classes paid me back. Or, yo, come on, because I don't see anything you charge people for that the people saying, yo, and I got my money back on top of it. It's damn near like the class gives you a refund and a rebate and a donation. Word. You get all the classes. When you purchase Gold in the Crisis, you get all the classes in one. When you purchase Gold in the Crisis, everything you missed, you got. If you missed this Sunday class, you're going to have access to it. And also the PowerPoints. And also the video tutorials. And every week we covering different ground, because the thing is, I designed the course so you could become a species of habit. We are a creature of habit. Human beings are creatures of habit. And so I recognize the best way to teach a course is to be consistent with the people once a month. To give you class month after month after month after month. Word. And this Friday, guys, I'm going to be giving you a free YouTube video on stocks and then still give you class on Sunday. This next coming Friday is going to be on YouTube. I'm going to give you, you guys will get the email that's in class. You could definitely work it. Some of you may not understand some of it, but you'll understand some of it, because I'm going to make sure I understand that different people are coming in. And I'm going to give a free stock class online on YouTube, on my YouTube page. Word. Yeah, it's $99 for Gold in the Crisis. Then you get the password. You can access the class on the website, or you get all the data through email. The goal is definitely 9 incomes. Thank you, brother. Let's see what you writing. I see that. Shandon Murray. The goal is 9 incomes. Brother Polight got me on 6 from the entrepreneur class. Peace. Gold in the Crisis and the general information. I've been taking notes for 2 years now. Changed my life, even my diet. Thank you, Shandon. Send me a testimonial. First, last, you ain't gotta say your first, last name, but your name, city, and state. And the recognition. 30 seconds. Send that video into this inbox. But thank you. I talked to others, and I really believe they should have took the class. Peace, Charles. I appreciate that. You don't see the stock class. It's called Gold in the Crisis. I pinned it to the top, brotherpolight.com. Just look at the tabs. It'll say Gold in the Crisis in the tab. Click that. You can also get the books. It shows you the book bundle that you can get, and then you buy the class, or you just buy the class, because we got textbooks that go with the class. That's right. He set the class where you could go back over the PowerPoints and information at your pace. Where they do that, I'll wait. Thank you, Lois Jones. I don't know where they do it at. You get I take the notes for you. You get to keep the PowerPoints and follow along slide for slide. I really did my best to make sure you actually learn this information. I told you, I want to go, not down, up. I want to go up in history. As far as my legacy is concerned, I want it to be said that, yo, this is a brother who literally taught a whole bunch of people how to make money. People do those videos. You want to see how I took $600 and turned it to $240? I'd be like, nope. I want to see you take 600 people and show them how to make $240,000. You know, I just think different. I don't give a damn if you as an individual had an incredible run or a great pick, maybe even lying, I don't know. I think it's just dope if somebody could turn around and have a bunch of people saying, hey, you want to know how I joined this class and we all made money? I don't see that video. Mine's is coming out. Mine's is coming out. It's going to be dope. Paid for my class today. Sheba Queen, that's right. Inbox me, Sheba. I want you to look at class tomorrow. Study that John Wick series, and I always tell people go backwards first. So even if you got to study class 1, always catch the class I do that Sunday, because I might throw stocks and stuff up in there that you need to just take a look at on Monday. But then go back in order and start running through the classes. Yeah, I talk about trust and Gold in the Crisis, but the real estate class, the UCC and real estate course that's on the site right now for purchase to come out on July 4th, that's the class we're going to go hard. But it's so funny that you say that, because this particular class this Sunday, I happen to talk about it. I have it, it's slated. I got it slated for us to talk about it. Which books do we need for Gold in the Crisis? Pennies Are for Millionaires and Stocks and Bonds. It's right there. And then you have Tax Lien, Tax Deed, but that's really because it's a transition. So I already called it out a long time ago. Buy the house and Tax Lien, Tax Deed. You're going to need that for the UCC and real estate course. You're also going to need real estate or legal fiction, because that's going to help you with the understanding of how to fill out a UCC 1 financing statement, the security agreements, the UCC 3, the UCC 9s, the UCC 3s for amendments, We don't say addendums when we're done with UCC, and then you have the debt obligations, which is UCC 9, and you need to understand these things. I'm gonna make it real plain. I'm gonna show you how to fill them out and where you go to fill it out, and why it's gonna help you securitize your assets. We have to think in a space where we'll be making the money that we've been wanting to make. I cannot teach people how to just aim for $100 more. I don't know how to do that. I don't teach people to aim for $100. I'm teaching everybody to aim for 6 figures upward. I give you the formula. I'm showing you how to buy $1 with a few pennies. Once you master how to buy $1 with a few pennies, like I said, if all my goal is to do is to achieve 20 cents to 5 cents in that order, if my goal is to achieve a minimum no lower than 5 cents on every 10,000, the same $10,000, I made $500. I'll do it tomorrow. I made $500. I'll do it tomorrow. You see, when you can unlimited trade, listen. But anyway, if I did it once every 5 days, make a 5-cent profit from $10 on a stock that is $1 or less, that $10,000 makes me $10,000 every month. Do it for a year, I made $240,000 from the same $10,000 that I keep throwing out there. And the reality is, sometimes you're gonna make more than 5 cents, pretty often. And the reality is, I'm gonna make that 5 cents more than once in a day. And hey, if I make 20 cents profit on the $10,000, I make $2,000. How about that? Pennies Off of Millionaires. And I wrote that book years ago, but people wasn't listening. I wrote that book years ago. Pennies Off of Millionaires. All I want is 5 cents. I'm gonna show you how to buy $1 with a few pennies. All I want is 5 cents. The problem with people is they get too greedy. But if you think about it, you'll be the tortoise that beat the hare. The hare. Everybody thinks the hare can run fast. And yeah, I'll be the tortoise, only getting 5 cents at a time, but I'm more accurate. Because the less money you want to get out the market, the more your accuracy shoots up. You're right more times if you want less. You want more, you'll be incorrect. You want less, you'll be absolutely right. Just science. So now, I apply all the heavy sciences that you need to make big money to make little money. That's what I do. I take the same science of a professional trader, but all I want is 5 cents. Because my goal was to make sure I got at least $10,000 in there. So that 10 grand can make me a guarantee no matter what. 1 day out the week for 5 days, 4 weeks out the month, for 12 months straight throughout the year. Yo, 240 grand from 10,000, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can guarantee $250,000 I'm gonna make every year. I don't give a damn what anyone say that I do for a living. That ain't nothing that I gotta prove. It's just common sense. You take the class, you're gonna say, yo, this man just cracked the freaking code. Everything I'm teaching you is so you can get to the point of the 10,000. And just be patient. That's it. Everything I'm teaching you is just so you can get to the point of only looking for 5 cents. The level you at now, you're looking for the 50-cent come-ups and the $1 come-ups. The level I'm taking you to, is the more money you get, the less money I want you going for. Finish your day early. Go up in there, 3 minutes of trading. I made my 500 for today, I'm done. 3 minutes of trading? Oh, damn, shit, I made 1,500. Damn thing went up 15 cents. Shit, okay, fine, I'll take the 1,500. Because the reality is you're gonna make over $250,000 at the end of the year from that $10,000. And ain't enough taxes they can take out your money that can make you still feel bad at the end, especially if you set up a trust. That's why I named the new book. I taught them how to buy $1 with a few pennies. I wrote Pennies Off of Millionaires, you need to get that. But when you see I taught them how to buy $1 with a few pennies, when you marry those two together, oh my gosh, people, I probably won't never get the credit until 100 years after I'm gone. But I really do this. And I shared the information with y'all, and I got it for the record. And I shared the info. Real talk. Real talk. We be out here chasing dollars and disregarding them pennies. It's in pennies, man. I'm telling you, Pennies Off of Millionaires. Get that book if you ain't got it. I taught them how to buy $1 with a few pennies. To me, that's the most important book in this day and time. Because the strategies, and it comes with 15 video tutorials to make sure you don't mess it up. And then you have the $99 class there. So you get the class and you got that book and you got the prequel to that book, which is Pennies Off of Millionaires. Yo, listen. You good for the rest of your life. I promise you that. Yes, stocks and bonds is important and all that. That whole cachet of things, yeah, true. But you are good. You get the course, you get that book, you straight. You got, because getting the book gives you 15 video tutorials. You know what tutorial is? Yo, go over here, click this right here. Okay, when that pops up, click that right there. Okay, now you placed it. Now you're looking for this to take place. That's when you know you can enter into the trade. Okay, now that that's done, this is where you're gonna exit out the trade. Okay, you got that? Yo, are you serious? Giving you the game. Giving it to you. Whole lot. It don't kill me to know you making bread, because I'm not in competition with you where I lose money because you start making money. It's just not like that on the market. All of us can make money. So why would I not share it with you? Why would I keep it a secret? Yeah, get your tomes. You know, we call the publications tomes. These are very important subject matter. This is very important subject matter. The name of the book is I Taught You How to Buy $1 with a Few Pennies. That book is coming with 15 video tutorials. On top of the book, just showing you, no fluff, no filler. That book goes right into it, digs into the information you need. Pennies Off of Millionaires, the prequel to that book. Stocks and bonds. We're using Pennies Off of Millionaires and stocks and bonds. And like I said, when you open up stocks and bonds, the way I wrote that book is just, it's crazy, man. Because there's a few pages in the beginning parts of the book that change your life as far as how you deal with commerce and how you sign your name. And it's so wild, I couldn't put a whole book like that together because weird things will start happening. So sometimes I have to put 2-3 pages that I really want to put in there, that I want to build a whole book around, but I got to leave 3 pages in that book, 15 pages in that book, 10 pages in that book, and hopefully people sew them together. But trust me, you'll know it when you see it. You guys are brilliant. You're going to know when you open it and you start seeing certain UCC codes and OCC and what? Interpol, and they communicate to the banks and, oh, word? Hold on, what's all of this about? Yo, I'll be going crazy. Nah, it ain't on Amazon. I publish my own books. I hire my own people. I got my own publishing company. You see it right there when you get it in the mail. It's Brother Polight Publishing, right? Brother Polight Books. That's my publishing company. BPB. So I publish my own books. We got our own graphic designers. We print, bind, and design our own books. We produce our own books. We publish them. We distribute them. All of that is me. That's all mine. I ain't sending nobody's children to school other than ours. I ain't paying nobody's rent other than our own people. I ain't cutting no checks. I ain't having no checks cut for my creative works on my intellectual property for nobody else but us. You gotta go to brotherpolight.com. You go to Amazon. If you see something up there, they bootlegging. You know what I'm saying? Not doing it. You go to brotherpolight.com. It's right here pinned to the top. You go to brotherpolight.com. brotherpolight.com. You go there for the books. You go there to get the courses. We on it. That's right, Christina. We got to make this bread. I'm pushing the gas on it, because if we come with a second coming of Corona, if we get a second coming of Corona, it's over. I'm telling you that now. I mean, that's going to be probably the title for tomorrow's video. A part of me, I don't want to be insensitive to the people that got sick. I'm only talking about the gains. There's so much gold in this crisis. I ain't in no rush for them to open up things. Quiet as kept, if we can do another 2 well, you know, I want a break in August so I can party birthday. But if I had to make that sacrifice, July, come on, just give me another strong month of this, so I could just clean up a little bit more. Because I know when the end of July come, I got to start getting ready for the real estate hustle. I got a whole schedule of what to do when there's a crisis and where to invest my money. I got a whole schedule. There's a whole schedule to what I do. I've been waiting to be alive during the crisis. I don't beg for it. I don't hope for it, because I know a lot of bad things comes with it, like socially. But I said, when I live in one, even just a recession, I'm going to take advantage of it, because now I have the knowledge. So I've been waiting for one of these, because I missed it during the World Trade Center crash. I missed it during that time. I wasn't conscious. I was cutting school, running the streets. So much money could have got made. I caught this one though. Oh my gosh, I caught this one. Yo, y'all gotta sit here and be happy. Like, yo, you actually existed. Anytime the money got made, they never really told us it was during the crisis the money was being made, when all the people started becoming millionaires and $100,000-aires. Yo, listen, the money gets made in the crisis. They just always separate the two so you don't have a level of anticipation or understanding. While everybody was out there buying toilet paper galore, I was over here putting money in a toilet paper company, which I already invested in prior to this whole chaos. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the video of me in the toilet paper factory, right? Giving you guys a tour, right? Yo, I'm not playing. People think it's a game. And the thing is, if you share all these things with people, they say, yo, you're just showing off, and they yell at you and get mad at you. So I take it easy. I'm like, hey, okay. You don't want to know? I take it easy. Cool. It's making you upset, all right. I'm gonna get mines though. But it's in the archives. It's in the archives. Y'all seen it? It's in the archives. Here go the jerk. He lies. I'm lying, right? A laughing emoji. Okay. But you can go right down here. All you gotta do is look in the months where this coronavirus existed. You see me right up in there in the toilet paper factory, giving you guys a tour. That's not a lie. You see, we think so low of our people, and because I make myself so available to my people, you be saying to yourself, people who are this available and successful don't spend this kind of time talking to the people. So you got to be lying, because you ask for people to be real with you and connect with you and share what they know when they succeed. But then when they do, you don't believe in it, because it's like, this don't happen anyway. I see what it is. Hey, you want to be great, you got to connect with people that's doing great things. And a lot of times people doing great things don't afford themselves the opportunity, or afford you the opportunity to get a chance to have a build. So this is my opportunity to build with the people. Class starts 7:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Thanks, Frank. Definitely appreciate the bill. Word, that's good. The class is for every level. No matter what level you want. It's something for everybody. It's something for everybody. BrotherPolight.com. The class is for every level. Edward, my brother Edward, doesn't matter if you never looked at stocks a day in your life. A lot of people, most of the class is people who never looked at stocks a day in their life, and they making more money than people who be like, yo, I've been trading for years, you know what I'm saying? I be trading. Okay. Everybody's an expert when I start teaching. So, I mean, damn, you would have built an incredible movement. Just, all you gotta do is show the people making the money. Why wouldn't people follow you? You would have had an incredible movement by now. That's why I don't care when people be telling me, yo, this person's doing this, and this person said, don't do that, and this, yo, don't send me what these other people doing. Focus on what we're doing. I ain't got no time for that. I'm not impressed. I haven't heard of you. I don't know what you're doing with what you got going on, and I don't want to knock whatever it is you got going on. It's none of my business. I'll find out about you if your works exceed people's expectations. I'll find out about you. I don't want to be in no type of contention with somebody who may be making a very powerful stride towards helping people too. Thanks, Brandon Smith. He said the class is lit, and will you still be debating mega church preacher? I really want to hear you going. Nah, I'm not dealing with him. He did some weirdo stuff, and people ain't understanding. If I do stuff like that, I take time away from making my money, significant sums. So I be doing that because I like to teach, and I love to put it down. But I gotta find a different person from the religious community to put on that debate, because I'm not dealing with that guy. He did something very disrespectful. But yes, people, that's great. I see you tomorrow. I do these late night ones. I like the late night crowd. I know I gotta start doing them early. I'm gonna do an early stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Monday, because I have no class tomorrow. Class is 7:30 Eastern time tomorrow. If you miss it, you'll still have it. Any class that took place prior, you will have it. It's only $199. I know you ask a lot of times, do I gotta keep paying the $99 for every class? No, you don't. Class is $99 one time, and you just keep getting Sunday classes. I keep doing it. It's 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I be wondering if I could be heard. I be seeing the same question for like 5 minutes. Is there a 5-minute delay? It's 7:30 Eastern time tomorrow. Where if you make money off the class, it makes good damn sense to invest into the other classes. I hear that. Don't you be shy to get that UCC in real estate course. Don't be shy. Well, peace to you all. I love you all. John Wick 3 tomorrow. John Wick 3. Get that. John Wick 3. John Wick 3. Congrats to everybody making that money. Nah, I am teaching the people survival. We talking about this money, man. Every time you teach something, someone tell you teach something else. The subject matter is what I'm talking about right now. We're not changing the subject. This is a form of survival, economic sovereignty. Peace, Elohim. Peace to you. Don't worry, if you miss the class, you get it. You get everything. Love you guys. BrotherPolight.com. Go to BrotherPolight.com. I will see you in class tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time. Peace.